Yes, this should be and is a super easy job, but we all make mistakes no matter how long we do things. Dude! What is going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another video with Rich, and we're back with some more maintenance. If you guys tuned in other videos, you've seen that we got this and some other goodies from Speedzone right here. Hit up my boy Jesus right there. You know, you feel me? He's out in Tampa. They have a Kiss Me location, and I think Orlando as well. Go check them out. They have a bunch of different things. They got basically everything up in here. Wheels, a billy, you know, headers, exhaust, K-tune turn downs, clothing. Anything you need, they basically got it. Go hit them up. Tell them your boy Rich sent you. Why I mentioned them is because they're super cool guys. They're always supporting me, hooking me up and whatnot, and we're actually might be collaborating with them some, working with them with some products, doing a little bit of promotion and whatnot. Here we got the Exity EM2 clutch master cylinder. This is without the delay valve, because at the moment I have a Rock Auto centric one in there and it has a delay valve like the OEM style. Super janky when you're trying to bang gears and whatnot. First and second, it's not it. We have some hybrid racing goodies. So right here we have the hybrid racing detent springs. We have that on the white Tsx, and it's pretty super easy install. I'm just gonna have to take off like the top of my intake box because I have a little extra space. And there's like 3 bolts right there at the top of the transmission, and the shifter selector springs. Which first I'm gonna start with doing these, and then kind of test it a little bit and see how it feels, and then afterwards probably like end up doing this. Maybe not today, but we're gonna be doing it. So the reason why I'm replacing my clutch master cylinder again is because I'm having really weird engagement issues. Like I set it and then over time it kind of loses its feel and whatnot. I really got to get another sleeve. I got to order that, probably get an Exity one to kind of rule out that as well. But for now we're gonna do this, re-bleed it, and hopefully like it does something different. We'll see. But it has no delay valve, so that's like also the main reason too. So on your TSX to record, I took off the air box, as you can tell. So if you have like a cold air intake or something, you may have a little bit more room. But if you have this whole box right here, then more than likely have to take it out. Look down over here, turn up my brightness. There is that 1, 2, and right behind there 3 underneath like this whole shebang. So I'm probably gonna have to either, you know, just take off this ground so it's out of my way, and I use like a swivel. So that's 1, 2, 3 right there, and we just change those out. Super simple. And it's going to change up our shift and just kind of show you the shifter box. So here we are in the car, like left to right there's a bit of play, but it snaps back, as you can tell, you know. But I think the shifter selector springs is what's going to help stiffen that up a bit. The detent springs is what makes going into gears a little bit more notchy and precise and direct feeling. So once it's in a gear 2, I'm sure it's going to stiffen that up as well, because there's a bit of play in every gear. 4th has a little bit more. I'm sure that has to do with a little bit of synchro wise too, but like, watch, it's gonna stiffen it up more. So let's see the difference. We're gonna do the detent springs first. When we're taking this out, careful, because the spring is like sits inside the bolt, and don't lose this washer. It just sits inside there like that, so it's either still gonna be in there or it's gonna be stuck in there. There's a little ball inside down there and whatever, but just leave it. We're gonna replace this. Hybrid racing springs and the OEM one, you guys could tell the length difference. Obviously it's not that whole thing, is 3 in 1 package, but you already could compare the difference. So what I'm gonna do is install all 3, then we're gonna go back inside there and see how the shifter feels with just stiffness and play wise. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Super simple job. Literally, like, it's taking me longer to record and explain things to you guys and show stuff than how long this job takes. Slip my hand down here and start getting the bolt in. Literally easy as that. Get your extensions, do it by hand first, make sure it, like, everything kind of is just going down. Go ahead and get this thing torqued. 16. We got everything back on. Oh. It's like dumb stiff. Doing some super weird stuff right now. It's honestly like OD stiff. What? Alright guys, so I didn't want to be the typical YouTuber and not show you guys my fuck ups. Yes, this should be and is a super easy job, but we all make mistakes no matter how long we do things. I was really being good about going one by one and replacing it and not messing anything up. Torquing it to 16 foot-pounds. Make sure you torque it to 16 foot-pounds because that's how much it takes. Don't over-tighten. My mistake, I over-tightened it because I left out a washer. On the very last one, guys, somehow I didn't realize the washer wasn't there. Like, I swear I thought it was. And don't lose this washer. But I think it was on the valve cover still, or like right here on the ground. And I messed up. I didn't have this washer. Make sure you guys have the washer on there. Please, 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 please. Please make sure you guys have this washer on. Each one comes with the washer. Make sure that this little ball is in there and it didn't pop out. More importantly, make sure you have the washer there and you torque it to 16 foot-pounds. Before all of that, make sure you see another little, flange there because of the washer. The washer is really gonna make you guys like have a headache and mess things up like I did. Unfortunately, I stripped the threading out of that place, so kind of like the bolt is just, you don't really want to tighten. And when I first tightened it down and I torqued it to 16 foot-pounds, sent it a little bit further, which cracked or stripped the threading, and also I was trying to get in gears and things were not like happening. It was like so much tension and it was being hella wonky. No idea what happened. And then you see that the washer wasn't there. I looked down on the ground because this is where I was working at, and I'm like, dude. Please guys, learn from my mistake. It's just kind of like such a brainless move that I was doing everything step by step and I still ended up messing something up. Another thing, I'm gonna have to buy another set of springs because this ball literally jammed itself into right here and this flared out. And now it is stuck. With the spring compressed in there like that, even further, to where the ball is just like that. I stopped this whole video and everything because I was so frustrated. I'm like, how can I fuck up something so simple, dude? And shit happens, man. In the end of the day, shit happens. To the best of us, to the worst of us, to the smartest, to the dumbest. Things still happen. Nobody's perfect. Just make sure your damn 3 washers are there and you torque it to 16 foot-pounds. Don't be me. Nozzle. On camera, bro, this car looks really good. Like, you can't even tell that the paint's really bad. In person, it definitely doesn't shine as hard. This is fucking a wasp, bro. Oh no, I just smacked home. I'm following him, bro. So I just had to fight that wasp out there, bro. So guys, let me explain to you really quick what I'm talking about with these detent springs. little temp fix that I did. I should have left it out the last time that I had the bolt in, because after I took it out that time, no threads were holding out. Trying to put in the bolt with the spring, and it kind of just would spring back up. So that'll tell you that. I just kind of slapped some Honda Bond in there to try to get it to a point where it seems like it's not completely loose, and just left it. So I think from just feelings and whatnot, that spring deals with first to second, and the other two is third to fourth and fifth to sixth. And first to second, like, look at the shifter right now. Like, it goes into gear, thank God. Thankfully it goes into gear, but you can see how easily it just moves out of gear. But you put it in third and that thing is like in there. So it's not completely affecting my driving. It goes into gears, it's shifting, so like I'm so happy about that. We did receive overnight an Amazon kit for a retapping and rethreading, so I'm hoping that thing's gonna work, and the way I'm gonna go about it works too, and no chips and nothing, and we're good. We're gonna have to learn something. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix your up. Well, my up, but if you guys do the same thing, you'll learn something, hopefully.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off.